Yo, what is up guys? This is Twister and you'll never guess what happened today. Rockstar actually announced a new DLC for GTA Online, which obviously means I'm back with another DLC video to let you guys know that this new DLC is coming soon to GTA Online. It's actually coming next week. It was kind of weird how they just announced it out of the blue and it's coming literally in like 5 days time. Kind of random, but we'll talk more about it. And I'll be giving you guys some of my thoughts on it, but this is not a trailer breakdown video. I'm specifically not going to be doing an in-depth breakdown about the trailer because one, you guys can watch that yourselves, and two, I really can't be bothered talking about planes and explosions for 10 minutes because, well, I mean, that's essentially what is happening in the trailer. But the whole DLC, it's called Smuggler's Run, I believe, and from the first like 10 seconds or 20 seconds of the trailer, you can pretty much see how it's just pretty much going to be the same stuff that we've had before, except this time it's based around planes, because apparently that's what everybody wants in GTA these days. They want to be able to do the same things as before, but doing it in planes. But not just any kind of planes, definitely not. Rockstar were getting seriously creative when they obviously planned out this DLC, so they decided to add some guns to those planes, adding some rockets to those planes, adding some jetpacks and everything to these planes, which is probably what's going to go down. And if I'm to be completely honest, it just looks like everything we've had before. It looks pretty much the same as Gunrunning, but based around planes, which, I mean, Gunrunning in itself was a reskin of Bikers, which in itself was a downgrade of the Finance and Felony and Import-Export DLCs. And yes, I did tweet that out earlier, so I am stealing my own tweets for my own videos. So you might be thinking, hang on, Twister, are you not super excited? Are you not hyping up this DLC for all your dedicated GTA viewers? And to be honest, no, for the reason that I've just said. It looks like things we've had before. I mean, some of the stuff looks cool. The planes themselves, they look alright. The fact that you can store them all in a hangar looks pretty decent. But the whole system of what you do in this DLC is probably just going to be almost entirely based on everything we've had before with Finance and Felony, Bikers, Import-Export, and now Gunrunning. But here's the brilliant thing. Remember when I said earlier that Rockstar literally announced it today as I'm recording this? Video is probably going to be going up the day after, but they announced it today and it's coming out next Tuesday, like 5 days, as I said. So you can tell Rockstar have been running a pretty tight ship on this because we've literally just got all the content from the Gunrunning DLC. We finally got the Ardent, which was on Tuesday, the last bit of content from the Gunrunning DLC, and then literally the next week we've got this new DLC, an entirely, what is supposedly an entirely different DLC, but probably more of the same stuff. But just from that, you can tell that this has been part of the schedule put in place when they planned out the Gunrunning DLC so they could have this Smuggler's Run DLC literally within a week after having all the Gunrunning DLC drip-fed content. So as this new DLC is most likely being planned for this day since the Gunrunning DLC, they probably haven't been working on this with the intention of developing it based on the feedback that everyone in the GTA community was so vocal about when it came to the Gunrunning DLC, because it's literally on the schedule that they put in place, probably from when they planned out the Gunrunning DLC as well. So based on that, it leads me to believe that this new DLC is going to be based around the same boring stuff, you know, aside from the vehicles that we got in the Gunrunning DLC, without them really taking any action on the feedback that everyone gave about the Gunrunning DLC, which is why I honestly do not have huge hopes for this new DLC. Obviously I'll play it, I'll probably do some videos about it. I'm not going to go insane on the videos because, like, I'll try and post some stuff that I believe is worth uploading about the newer DLC, and if it's a bunch of trash, I'll be sure to tell you guys that this new DLC is a bunch of trash. But if by some miracle it's the best DLC that the game has ever had, then that's brilliant. Then I'll be doing a ton of videos about it if it's really fun to play, if it brings people back to the game, if it lives up to the potential that the GTA Online world still has left in it, then brilliant. But I just don't think it's going to happen. I hope I'm wrong, I honestly do hope I'm wrong. But after Gunrunning, man, I built the Gunrunning DLC up so much, I had such high hopes for it, and then I was left in tears, man. I was heartbroken by that DLC. I thought that was going to be GTA's big hit. I thought that was going to be what GTA needed over the past few months of being bored of it, but instead it was probably the worst DLC that the game has ever had. And I think most people knew that, but I also tried to make it my responsibility to make sure that everybody knew that, and just sort of explain why the GTA Online DLC business model is the way it is, as well as give just some of my thoughts on it. And, you know, you can sure as hell Bet that I'll be doing that again with the new DLC. At least it'll hopefully get me back into making some more GTA videos for you guys, because I'm sure that some of you guys still play this game on a regular basis, and if you don't, well, you're going to have to get to it. You're going to have to be grinding away the whatever double money, double cash RP is currently in the game, and get saving up for this new DLC, because you've only got 4 or 5 days depending on when this video goes up. And if that's not enough time, well, shark cards it is, guys, I'm afraid, because planes in GTA are expensive, especially if they're going to have miniguns and rockets in them. That's all I've got to say, pretty much. That was my expert analysis and preview of the upcoming Smugglers Run DLC, aka Gunrunning Part 2, aka Planes with Explosions DLC, aka spend all your money on our game, please. If the DLC is good, then I'll try to make some seriously good and informative videos on it. If it's seriously bad, I'll make some seriously critical videos on it. And if it's just kind of meh, then I'll just meme it anyway. But that's what's happening, that's the DLC. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts on it down in the comments below. Like the video if you have enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Click all the buttons on the YouTube page if that is what you like. Definitely make sure you follow me on Twitter as well. Links in the description. Also, join my Discord server as well. That's also linked in the description. But yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video. And I will hopefully see you all in my next one. See you later, guys.